Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is facing calls by Democrats to look into some of her most recent suspicious stock trades. On Thursday, Texas Democratic Representative Gregorio Casar said, quote, "We need an investigation into insider trading by people like Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. We need an investigation into whether any K Street lobbyists or other big firms were tipped off by Donald Trump's actions." So Trump, of course, had posted, now's a great time to buy, before he announced that he is rescinding, at least on a temporary basis, the worldwide tariffs on everyone except for China. Okay, so Trump had debuted those tariffs against the entire world, crashing the markets, and then was like, that's probably not a good thing, but buy the dip, buy the dip. Anyone who sold stocks before them or bought them at their lowest point before this rebound probably made a lot of money. And if they knew ahead of time what that plan was, that he was planning on doing this, well, then that would be considered insider trading, which is technically illegal. Now, Green had disclosed some of her stock purchases in the days leading up to the 90-day pause, 7 on April 3rd and 19 on April 4th, according to the congressional trade tracker insiderfinance.io. These included purchases ranging from 1,000 to 15,000, because, we don't get the exact number of stock purchases, what they're worth, but we get a range, okay? And so she bought $1,000 to $15,000 worth of shares in Lululemon, Dell Technologies, and Apple Incorporated, among others. These companies, a lot of them were hit really, really hard by the tariff announcement. For example, Apple saw its share price fall nearly 8.2% between markets opening on April 2nd and closing on April 3rd, the same date that Green had purchased the stock. And of course, since the tariffs were rescinded on that, at least for a temporary basis, that stock rebounded. Okay. Suspicious? I think so. Seems very sus. All right. Now, Casar's call for an investigation comes after Senator Adam Schiff also announced that congressional Democrats would be investigating the Trump administration for insider trading. Representative Casar told reporters on Thursday a culture of corruption has infected the Republican Party. Well, to be fair, it's pretty much always been there, at least my entire life. Elon Musk, the tax cuts, the Medicaid cuts, the tariffs, it's all part of one story. Everything the Trump administration has done is to make Trump, Musk, their billionaire friends, or their buddies on the Republican side of the aisle richer. And every time it's meant that working families get screwed. Yes. AOC also wrote in a post on Wednesday, any member of Congress who purchased stocks in the last 48 hours should probably disclose that now. I've been hearing some interesting chatter on the floor. Disclosure deadline is May 15th. We're about to learn a few things. It's time to ban insider trading in Congress. Now, you also had Senator Elizabeth Warren calling for an investigation in a floor speech on Wednesday, saying we need an independent investigation into market manipulation because Americans need to know whether President Trump or anyone in his administration manipulated the market to benefit their donors, all while they are working for the American people, all while small business and those working families are paying the price. Now, the letter from House Democrats also said over the past week, House Republicans met with President Trump at the White House, attended the National Republican Congressional Committee dinner mere hours before pausing the tariffs, and were in regular communication with the president ahead of the vote on the budget reconciliation resolution. The American people deserve to know if any representatives took advantage of their positions for personal gain. We reiterate our request for immediate consideration of legislation to ban members of Congress from trading stocks. So here's the thing. It is insane that members of Congress are even allowed to trade individual stocks. Okay. And let's be clear. I was saying this when it was Nancy Pelosi that was getting rich off trading individual stocks. I think these Democrats are a bit late to the party. They would have a stronger hand on this if they had not ignored it while Pelosi was doing it. Remember, Pelosi had the Pelosi stock tracker. Okay. She's one of the people that probably did do insider trading as well. And so this is something that goes on on both sides of the aisle. Okay. And now, of course, AOC and other progressives have called it out, but not people like Adam Schiff or others. They are using this as a political attack. They don't really care too much, I think, about insider trading. Not only when Donald Trump and the Republicans like Marjorie Taylor Greene are doing it. Now we can go on the attack. So I think they're a bit disingenuous on this, but not people like Elizabeth Warren, AOC, and others. The progressives that have, again, been trying to ban Congress people from owning individual stocks for some time. Okay. So that said, I don't think any of this is going to lead to any changes. I think, unfortunately, we have a Congress that is incredibly corrupt, that continues to benefit from being able to trade individual stocks. And this is just another example of that. Clearly, there's insider trading going on here. And clearly, they're going to continue to benefit from it, because clearly the leadership of both parties is still ultimately committed to servicing the very, very wealthy, because they are the donors. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.